Here's a brief introduction to Project 2, Yelp Maps. What you do in this project is create a visualization that's customized to a particular person, showing them where they would like to stand and where they would not like to stand on or near the Berkeley campus. So imagine this. You're somewhere on this map, and all of a sudden you get hungry. Of course you're going to go to the nearest possible restaurant. But will you enjoy the food at that restaurant? Well, that depends. So the way that this visualization works is that first you have to complete the project in order to see the whole thing. And then you run it with some simple command line arguments. And what you'll see is a map of the Berkeley campus with this overlay. Now every dot is a restaurant. You have them clustered into 3 different groups here: a green group, an orange group, and a blue group. One part of the project is to figure out that clustering automatically using the k-means algorithm, which is described in the text of the project. Now the interesting part is the polygons. This polygon here contains all of the points on the map that are closest to the Jasmine Thai restaurant. And it's colored yellow because the system's decided that the user will rate Jasmine Thai as 4 out of 5 stars. So you see a little 4 next to the mouse. Now that's actually because the user that's being modeled here did rate Jasmine Thai 4 stars. But for restaurants that were never rated by the user, instead ratings are predicted automatically based on the preferences of the user. Another part of the project that you'll complete uses a technique called linear regression to automatically predict what a user would rate based on the ratings that that user has given to other restaurants and based on features of those restaurants, such as the price or the average rating by other users. So here you see all the points that are nearest to the stuffed in, and the system has predicted that on average, this user will give the stuffed in 3.54 stars. So the visualization in total tells you where you should hang out when you're worried whether hunger will strike. Because when hunger strikes, of course you go to the nearest restaurant and you either enjoy it or you don't. The blue areas tell you places you should not hang out because you're unlikely to enjoy the nearest restaurant. Whereas the yellow places tell you where you should hang out when hunger strikes. Now this user has various preferences, and so you see some yellow and some blue regions. In this project, you're not restricted to the preferences of one user. You can use several or create your own. So in the users directory, you'll see profiles for different users. Here's one who likes only restaurants on the south side of campus. So the north side restaurants, this user has rated quite low. The west side, quite low. Oh, the south side restaurants all receive high ratings. From this information, the system is able to infer that other south side restaurants will be appealing to this user. So if we set the user to be the likes south side user, then we'll see a new diagram. And in this case, you see a large yellow region down at the bottom on the south side of the map, and everything on the north and west sides is blue. And these are predicted ratings that say that this user should really hang out on the south side if he or she wants to find good food in a hurry. And that's the project. You won't create the Voronoi diagram yourself. That's something that's built into a library that we're using. But you will have to cluster the different restaurants and implement the prediction of what ratings a user would give to a restaurant that he or she has not rated yet. Enjoy.